Let me start off by saying today was not as terrible as I thought it had been. Uh, I just did some number crunching, and I think I might have broke even at this point with calories for today. So big one, I did not go to the gym today, so I was not able to do cardio. Um, and I had a slice of cake. Had a slice of cake, and on top of that, I had tacos. It was um, not my choice, definitely not my first choice, but I hadn't had breakfast, and this was my first meal. So I had three tacos, which came out to a total of 640 calories. And um, total for today, I've burned 1,600. Like as of this second, 1,694 because it just updated. 694, 1,694. And in total, I probably ate around 1,500 calories, but that is loose. It's like a hit or miss. I had um, I had 640 calories with the tacos. So that whole meal was 640 calories, 49 grams of protein, 37 grams of carbs, and about 30 grams of fat. And the only reason that I say about is because the restaurant that I ended up eating at, they did not have the macros. But the very cool thing is that they had pictures on their website with the description of what the food was. So I went to their website, I screen grabbed that like picture with the description of what it was. I went ahead and put it into DeepSeek, and it gave me like a rough estimate of how much it was. And the only reason that it didn't give me an exact estimate is because it wasn't sure about the size or like the portions of it, because it told me that it was only a picture, so they didn't know. So then I tried to, or I told it, I was just like, hey, like these are regular street taco size, like probably like this big, right? And then it gave me an even smaller, like more narrow macro count, which I want to believe is accurate because then I went on the MyFitnessPal app, and it only had one taco. It had one taco on there, which is why I didn't just use that to count everything, because it only had one, and I had three, one of each, like three different ones. So the one taco that they did have on MyFitnessPal was all of the macros were accurate to the one that the DeepSeek app gave me. So it was on the higher end of what it had given me, but it was still nonetheless like spot on. So what I did was I just put the higher end of all the macros. I mean, I could probably just show you guys. It's probably the easiest way to kind of describe it. But so it kind of looks like this. Let's see if it will focus. So it's kind of like giving you, right, like each one. So it did one, two, and then three. And then it gave me like a total. And so I told it, I was like, can you total out the macros for those three with them being on the higher end? Because it gave me kind of like it was like 14 to 16 protein, 12 to 15 carbs, 10 to 12. So I told her, I was like, just max it out. Just do it for 16, 15, 12, and make the taco 240 calories, because it varied between 200 to 240 calories. So I just told her, I was like, look, I was like, just max it all out as much as it can take, and then just add it all up for me. So it did that, and it came up with the numbers that I have now. So total, it gave me 49 grams of 49 grams of protein, 37 grams of carbs, 30 grams of fat, and 640 calories. And it tells you what was what, right? For each shit. It's not. But you guys get the idea. For for the protein, it's like each taco tells me how much protein it had. So the fish one had 15 grams, the steak one had 18 grams, and the pork one had 16 grams of protein. So that's pretty cool. That's definitely a dub for today, even though the calories were not a dub today. The beauty of technology definitely came in clutch and it helped. And um, I don't know. I was debating if I wanted to even bring up that I also had cake, right? But then I remembered that, you know, like I've said before, this I want this channel to be kind of like for people to come and check it out and see that it doesn't have to be perfect. Right? It doesn't have to be perfect for you to be able to reach your goals as long as you are consistent. I think consistency is the number one key. And obviously being consistent with your diet. Um, but life does take turns. And that's kind of like what I'm taking out of today's life experience where, you know, you do have these turns in life that you can't really control. And, you know, with it being out of my control for today, I still did the best that I could. I was still able to track it. And, you know, even though I didn't get to do my cardio, I didn't get to go to the gym, I did have cake, I didn't get to eat all the meals that I wanted to. I'm still putting my best foot forward and trying to make the best of the situation. So, with that being said, you know, just keep on pushing. Don't fucking give up just because you fucked up like one meal or one day. Like for me, I feel it feels kind of like today was a little bit of a wash because I'm at first it was because I didn't know how many calories I had actually taken in. And then I finally sat down. Look, you guys don't believe me. I sat down and I did the math right here. You guys can't see it, but that's the math. So the math that I did was adding those tacos, right? That meal that I had. And no, not adding the cake yet. I added because I also had when I got home because I got home so late, I was hungry because that those tacos I had them at probably like 1:30. So I got home around 7 and I hadn't ate, but I remembered I had that turkey in there. So that turkey, this was also pretty fucking cool because for the what is it, my Chronos or the Chronos app? I forget. I always forget what, or the Chronometer. This app right here. Oh, nope, that's an ad. That was scary. This app right here, Chronometer. You guys see that? So the really fucking cool thing about this is that I was able to add the macros for the turkey that I had bought the other day. Remember I told you guys I bought turkey? I think it was either last night or 2 nights ago that I bought some turkey, and at Sprouts it printed out the nutrition label, which was pretty cool. I didn't know that they were going to do that. But then uh, I I was about to eat it and I was like, fuck, like maybe I should let's track this, right? Let's weigh it, let's do. So I weighed it and I was like, okay, it was about 8.6, right? So I averaged or I rounded it out to 8.5 ounces. So the cool thing is that all I had to do was take a picture of the front tag with the name on it and then the tag on the back with the nutrition info. And I just took a picture of it. I could barely see the numbers on the picture, but the app filled it out for me on like the foods section, and it let me create my own. Where is it? So it would. It's like I don't know if you guys can really see it, but it like just filled it all out right there. You see that? So it gave me like the energy, right? The calories, the fat, the cholesterol, the sodium, the carbs, the protein. I thought that was really fucking cool that I was able to do that. And that definitely incentivizes me to want to keep using this app and continue to track things just because it's so easy. Like that was so smooth. Like I have no complaints. Other than some apps do charge for it and I don't like that. But that's the other thing about this app, that it's all free. I haven't paid for anything. As you saw, I had that ad pop up, so nothing is paid for. There's no advertisement here or anything. I just think it's badass that it's free and it lets you scan shit and take pictures and I even put notes in here. So I put the notes of the taco. You guys probably can't see this either, but these are just like notes that I was able to copy and paste from the DeepSeek. Um, I don't even know what you call it. I guess the DeepSeek AI. And I was just able to copy and paste it, so now I can reference this whenever, like for today, like I was trying to do the math because I already had these things on there. I had it for the honey turkey breast and the oh my goodness, I didn't even see that. Oh crap. I had already put here, I had already factored in my dinner and I thought I wasn't going to get to eat. Look at that. That's nice. That's a nice surprise. I forgot. See, that's why this is a perfect reason, perfect scenario here. I thought I wasn't going to get to eat because I had already ate all the calories and macros that I could for the day. But it turns out that the 738 calories was with a 7-ounce steak dinner and 70 grams of cheese with that with the steak. So that's nice. I get to eat. It's a little late, but I do get to eat. And it will still be within my macros because that'll put me at 13. I totaled this out to 1,378, not including the cake, but 1,378 calories, including this dinner that I'm about to have, right? Including the dinner and the turkey breast that I had and the tacos that I had. The cake, I think that one's just gonna have to balance itself out. No, I think the cake, it was probably a piece like this big. I don't know if that, right? Probably like that. I'm gauging that I probably ate about 200 calories worth of cake because the cake wasn't that great. It was the boss's birthday, so I was just, you know, playing along, but I didn't want to be rude, so I ate the cake. I didn't love it. Kind of wish I wouldn't have wasted some calories on it. But like I said, life takes its turns and you just got to play the hand that you're dealt, you know? So that was me for today. So that I'm actually really excited now because I thought I was going to have to go to bed starving because I'm starving now. But now I see that I can have a little bit of extra food. Hype. Let's go. But if we take anything away from today is that technology is fucking great. Use it to your advantage. Just stay on the course, right? Just stay on it. Track all your fucking macros, people. Track it, track it, track it. I can't stress enough how much tracking has helped me and, helped me start my 10%, my road to 10%, right? And continue. And I know we've plateaued. I know today is check-in day or weigh-in day, but just keep on keeping on. And on that note, I weighed in today. I weighed in today at 150. I've fucking plateaued and I don't know what to do. I'm stuck. So if you guys have any suggestions, I'm trying to figure out the best uh, way to figure this out. Maybe I just have diet fatigue. I might have diet fatigue, and I think I just have to just start eating at maintenance again, or not again, because I've never ate at maintenance. But I think I just have to start eating at maintenance because I think my body might need a break. I don't know. Like I said, I'm open to suggestions. Let me know. It's 11:30 and I'm excited to have this last dinner. I didn't know I was going to get to have it. But those are my macros for the day. So we're going to end it with what I had said before. After I eat, because obviously not yet, but after I eat, I will be at about 1,378 calories, 154 grams of protein, 53 grams of carbs, and 55 grams of fat. Now, with that being said, I do think that my carbs are probably a little closer to, I don't know, maybe 100, 130, just because of that extra freaking piece of cake that I had. So, need not worry. All will work itself out. All will be fine. Because even right now, if I reset this thing or refresh this thing again, I'm at 1,700 calories. So even if that cake was 200 calories, this puts me at 1578, and I'm still 200 calories over or at a deficit. So it all work. I mean, we're still at a calorie deficit. I haven't blown my macros. I haven't blown my calories. I know I didn't get to work out today, but I still am gonna be at a caloric deficit. So it works out. But with that being said, I'm hungry as fuck. I'm starving. My stomach is growling. I need to go to bed. I will see you guys for tomorrow's breakfast. Yes, tomorrow's Friday. I will see you guys tomorrow's breakfast.